Alright, I wasn't ready for this manga. I thought I was. I thought, oh, it's a coming of age story with a cute little bird guy. Yeah, right. Today we're talking about Goodnight Punpun, the manga that will reach into your chest, rip your heart out, step on it, and then ask you why you're crying. Inyo Asano's masterpiece of depression, alienation, and existential dread. This is not your typical sad boy manga or whatever. This is an emotional nuke that'll wreck your week. Now let's get into it.
Bankai.
So, first off, let's talk about the art. If you've read any of Asano's work, whether that's Shouldnt, Dead of Demons, etc., you already know this man does not miss when it comes to hyper detailed backgrounds. The environments are oppressive, cities feel like prisons, and even open skies feel claustrophobic. And right in the middle of this photorealistic, overwhelming world is Punpun, a crudely drawn bird. Why? Because Punpun isn't a bird. He's a stand in for us, for the everyman, for the anxious, quiet, invisible kid. He's simplified because it's not about how he looks, it's about how he feels. And spoiler alert, he feels like garbage. The contrast between Punpun's simple design and the hyper real world is genius. It amplifies his isolation. You see the city breathing around him, people living their lives, and Punpun is just there, floating, detached. At first, it feels innocent. Punpun's just a kid dealing with typical stuff: school, friends, first crushes. But very quickly, it starts to rot. His mom is abusive, his dad is absent, his home life is a war zone. And then there's Aika, the girl Punpun falls in love with. She's not a manic pixie dream girl. She's broken in ways Punpun does not understand yet. The relationship becomes the toxic backbone of this entire emotional development. And here's the kicker: Punpun's inner monologue isn't melodramatic, it's painfully mundane. The thoughts you try to push away in your quiet moments, that's Punpun's whole life. The loneliness, the self loathing, the overthinking, it's all there, and Asano doesn't give you the luxury of looking away. Now, let's talk about God. Yes, God. In Goodnight Punpun, God is a reoccurring character, but not in the way you'd expect. Punpun's God is this creepy floating head who shows up in surreal moments to offer the worst advice imaginable. He's like a manifestation of intrusive thoughts, self destructive tendencies, and toxic optimism. It's like Asano is saying, oh, you want answers? You want meaning? Here's a guy that's just as confused and useless as you are. And that hits hard. Because how often do we search for some external sign to tell us what to do, only to realize there's no such thing whatsoever? As Pumpkin grows older, the manga drags you through every ugly stage of his life. Teenage years, more isolation, more disappointment. His friends start moving on, finding relationships, dreams, goals, and Pumpkin sinks deeper into himself. Early adulthood, even worse. There's this crushing realization that life doesn't magically get better after high school. There's no big turning point, just more of the same, with added responsibilities and emotional baggage. You watch as Pumpun spirals. Relationships fail, opportunities slip away, his mental health crumbles, and it's all way too real. Asano doesn't dramatize depression. He presents it as it is: slow, suffocating, and eerily mundane. There are moments where you want to scream at Pumpun, like, just do something, fix yourself, man. But that's the point. Depression isn't cinematic, it's a loop, and Pumpun is trapped in it. However, it's not just Pun Pun. The supporting cast in this manga, they're all their own brand of messed up. Saiki, Shimizu, Aiko, their stories intersect with Pun Pun's in a way that shows how trauma ripples. Psyche's tough guy persona hides a crumbling family life. Shimizu starts seeing delusions of cults and doomsday prophecies, but those hallucinations reflect his own desperate need to belong. These characters are not side notes. They're reflections on the same existential despair handled in different ways. You realize quickly that Punpun isn't unique in his suffering. Everyone's battling their own invisible war. As the story reaches its final volumes, Punpun's life just collapses. Without spoiling too much, let's just say the relationship with Aiko becomes a central, tragic climax. The manga isn't afraid to take you to the darkest corners of the human psyche, and it hurts. But even amidst all the despair, there's a subtle, fragile thread of hope. Asylum doesn't hand it to you on a silver platter. You have to work for it. You have to want it. And maybe that's the most honest part about Goodnight Punpun. The idea that life doesn't give you hope, you have to claw your way towards it. Reading Goodnight Punpun is like looking into a mirror you've been avoiding. It's uncomfortable, it's suffocating, but it's also necessary. Inyo Asano didn't write this to make you feel good. He wrote it to make you feel. Period. It's not a story about fixing yourself. It's a story about confronting yourself. And yeah, it's bleak. It's depressing. But it's also a masterpiece of human emotion, loneliness, and the quiet battle of existing. If you've ever felt like life's just passing you by while you're stuck in your own head, this manga will resonate on a level you're not ready for. And maybe that's exactly why you should read it. Good night, Pun Pun. Okay, okay, guys. We're here today to watch a Joey Chestnut break his own hot dog eating record with 83 hot dogs. Let's get started, shall we? Look at that man go. Look at him go. I wish I could do that. I bet Pun Pun couldn't do that. Well, he ate 76 hot dogs, and did you hear that? Look, look at him go. So that was Joey Chestnut breaks his own hot dog eating record with 83 dogs. Um um I hope you enjoyed.
When I look at you, oh, I don't know what's real. Once in a